Hi YouTube and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nana and today I wanted to bring to you my foundation collection. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so if you know me, you know I am a complexion fiend. So I have all my foundations here. These are all the ones that I truly love. So my favorite is these two here that I even have a backup, though I don't know which one is the actual backup, so I'll just grab one and use whichever whenever I like to use this foundation. But it is the Dior Forever foundation. This is the packaging, and I am in the shade 070. They have discontinued this packaging. They now have it in a packaging like this. This is the glow one. Now there is a matte formulation that I do want to pick up once I go through these, but yeah, love these. Wish they still had it in this packaging. I do prefer this packaging. It is a natural matte foundation. I love the color on me. It does look kind of orangey at first, but it blends out really nicely into my skin. It is a very just like a soft matte, makes my skin look really nice. It does last a really long time. So this is just a solid foundation. Let's talk about the glow. The glow one is really beautiful, very youthful on the skin. Doesn't cling to, of course it's not matte so it wouldn't cling to anything, but it doesn't emphasize texture on my skin. It doesn't settle into my pores. I think it's just a really beautiful foundation. I have it in the shade 7N. And I think that this is just a really solid foundation. So if you like more very like natural, or because it doesn't really glow, but it's a very natural foundation and easy to use, easy to wear. So love that. The next one that I have that is that I really enjoy is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I have it in the shade 13.5. This was also a very beautiful foundation. It's one of the newer high-end foundations that I have in my collection. It's like, I think it's like 65 bucks, and it was one of those things where I got a sample. I got home, put it on one half of my face, put a different foundation on the other half of my face, and I was just so stunned by how this looked on the side that I placed it on. So the next day I instantly purchased this. But it's such a beautiful foundation. I think it's great for all skin types. This is a solid foundation. Just makes the skin look so great, not cakey or anything like that. So that's the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. For more very natural days and foundations that I don't want to take too long to blend out, I have the NARS. This one is the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I don't get too much luminosity from it. It's just very, like, I would consider just very light coverage, and it just blends out really easily. Like, I take literally just a dot, place it around, blend it out real quickly, set it with my favorite setting powder, and I can go about and run errands. And again, it just makes me look very natural, but a very like enhanced natural self. So this is a solid foundation to choose. So if we're talking very matte and all day, no budge, no transfer, this is the All Hours foundation from YSL. This is a solid foundation. High humidity, I could definitely see, and you want full coverage, this is what I would go for. It's got SPF in here, but it's a solid, just a really good full coverage. Like, if I put it on my hand right now like this and like let it set, when I like touch it in about like a minute or so, we're talking no transfer. That's like how awesome this foundation is. So we're really talking about a no transfer foundation. The All Hours from YSL is the go-to. We have the Dior, this is the Dior Backstage foundation. I have the shade 7N. If I could choose it again, when I buy this foundation again, I'll probably buy it in 6.5. This is just a little too neutral for me, but still a very beautiful foundation. Like, I can still absolutely wear this without any problems. I just like to have more kind of gold or yellowy tones pull through. Very beautiful foundation, very easy. It also is a great to mix with other foundations, so I enjoy this one quite a bit. So alright, we're going to talk about Becca real quick. I have these two foundations from them. The first one is the Becca Skin Love, the Weightless Blur Foundation. I have the shade Mahogany. It has 1.23 fluid ounces. I think this goes for maybe like $44. But it looks like that. It's what I am wearing today. So this is what I have on with the NARS concealer, which I forgot the name of right now. But this is I really love this foundation. It's super comfortable on my skin. I do get full coverage with a second layer, and it's just really easy to blend out. I think depending on your skin type and how you like to prep your skin is gonna be like you're gonna love it or hate it, but I enjoyed this one quite a bit, again with my dry skin, and because it's the summertime I use very lightweight moisturizers and then put this on. But yeah, it's a really great foundation for me and I enjoy it. And then this is the most full coverage foundation that I own. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I like to first blend this out with a foundation brush and then go in with a sponge just to make sure that it's all even and blended out very nicely. But when I like put this on, set it, and I take a step back, wow, like literally like a flawless canvas. It's so beautiful. Stunning foundation right here from Becca. It goes for 44 bucks. So check this out. I think they got like 24 shades. So solid foundation. Okay, next what I have from Clinique, which is the first brand that I ever used. This is actually the first foundation that I ever used. This is the Clinique Even Better Broad Spectrum Foundation with SPF 15. And this one, I have it in the shade Sienna 20. This is like my perfect match. I can place it on here and it disappears. It's just a solid medium coverage foundation that I really enjoy. There's nostalgia in this, but I absolutely love this from Clinique. The next foundation I want to talk about is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Concealer. It's in the shade 28 Clove. This I have purchased about 3 to 4 times. I think this is my 4th bottle. I really enjoy this foundation. I love the way I enjoy this kind of doe foot applicator. The color is gorgeous on me, and it's just a solid foundation. It's comfortably priced at 30 bucks, which a lot of these are in the 40s, 50s. So for this to be $30 and still hold up with the rest of them, I really enjoy this one from Clinique. This is from Smashbox. It is their Studio Skin 15-hour wear. I think that this is a beautiful foundation for all skin types, dry, normal, even if you're oily. I think Smashbox is such a solid brand, and I hope that they get more love coming up in the future. But the Smashbox Studio Skin, just a solid, beautiful foundation. Huge shade range, comfortable price point. I definitely recommend people checking this out. I love the glass packaging. It's just a solid brand. I have the shade 4.3. It is my perfect shade. The next foundation, I actually really love this foundation. It is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. So it comes in that same packaging as the Clinique one with the doe foot applicator like that. Lots of sounds. I have the shade F16. But I actually really love this foundation. Again, super easy to blend out. A lot of the times if I'm having troubles with other foundations being patchy, I'll actually just pull this one out because the formula is a nice medium matte, so I don't feel like it alters the other products and the finish of the other foundations either. So of course this is out on the market from L'Oreal. It's really popular right now for it being a medium breathable matte foundation. So what I get from this is just, again, comfortable. I live in the Midwest. These summers are humid, these summers are hot, and so I don't want a foundation that is going to be so full coverage that's just not realistic and like very just super glam makeup. But I also just want something that, you know, again, still looks cute on the skin. So this is one of those where if I end up having to run around, I'm getting busy, I don't find that it starts to break up. So I'm super happy I picked up this shade. I currently am loving this foundation. This is the Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. It gives me vibes of what Sheer Glow is, except affordable, super affordable. I have it in the shade Cocoa. This only costs $10 at the at Ulta. This is from NYX, if I didn't tell you. and when I put it on the face, it's super beautiful. It is my perfect shade, matches into my skin so beautifully. And then it's easy to set, and you just have this nice fresh face that looks like you have perfect skin. This is a super great option here from NYX that I'm so happy that I have now. Okay, so this is my last foundation, and it's my newest foundation. This is the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation from NYX in the shade Cocoa. Yeah, from what I've heard, this is super full coverage matte foundation. So I'm looking forward to using this. I'm thinking that I'll be trying it out here in the next couple of days. Alright, you guys, so that is my foundation collection. So I hope that I was able to describe these well to you, but I'm so proud of how far makeup has come along, especially with these brands and their complexion products. It's no secret that these makeup communities and makeup brands have needed to do better when it comes to complexion products. I don't believe that 2 years ago I would have the collection that I do. So many of these brands here have expanded in recent years to have a more inclusive shade range, and there's even more products out there on the market that I'm able to shop from now, from really affordable foundations even to what I'm hearing in the word in the street is even La Mer has deeper foundations. So I'm so proud of all this. Don't need all of it, but I'm happy to have it in my collection, and I hope that this helps you in your foundation search. Again, my name is Nana. Thank you for being here. If you have any recommendation, any video ideas, please, I need them, leave them down in the comment section below. And of course, thumbs up this video if you like it. And last but not the least is please subscribe. Alright, you guys, that's my video for today. Bye.